What's up, everybody? So, listen. This is what we're doing today. So today actually has been a wonderful day. I wanted to say something else, but it has been a wonderful day, man. And I want to tell you that if you're just starting to trade, if you're just getting into Bitcoin, just hold the line, man. It's gonna be wonderful for us, and just stay proactive. Always trying to find a way to actually get information, no matter where it's from. Like, just learn different technical analysis on trading, man, and it definitely will work out. So the point of this video here today is actually we're just gonna look at some supports and some resistances on actually Bitcoin and actually see what's the possibilities, where Bitcoin actually has to go. So I've been doing some TA on Bitcoin probably every single day, but not just TA on Bitcoin. I'm actually going back from the very beginning, or as far as Binance allows me to go. And yeah, so I think it's important to actually go back and try to recognize those patterns, run your Elliott wave, your Fibonacci waves, and really draw trend lines and actually figure out where you think or what's the possibility for BTC. So we're going to actually get right into this. So right now I'm going to be looking at some supports and some resistances on BTC, and I may compare it to actual Binance. GRT as well. I bought GRT last night at about probably 9 o'clock, and I am looking pretty good. So right now on GRT, let's see. So these are my supports and resistances here. So my support here was at 43,112, and it actually broke 45. It came back up and it retested 45 again, and it went through my new resistance, which was 48,000. Went through, it came back and retested 48 again. And with this trend here, I can actually draw a parallel channel on this. And this is pretty much what it's looking like. So I am on the 30-minute chart right now. So give or take, Bitcoin is going to keep rising, and it may. Look, if it breaks 51,000, we could be off to, we could be done with this correction here as well. Now, in my previous video, I did say I think the correction is going to be at 44K, and it actually did correct at 44K, and it went up to make that B, and it actually dropped down below 44K. Now, this is just speculations. It is still possible that Bitcoin will come down and retest this 40,000 here. Now, if you look, let's see. Well, I would have to actually pull up my Fibonacci, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to confuse anybody. But it is still possible that Bitcoin still can go down to 40K. So the importance of this video is we want to make sure we're setting stop losses. So what you should do is, if you haven't already bought back in right now on your particular coins, then let's just pull up Coinbase right now. And again, I love using Coinbase because that shows that amount of change in the rolling 24 hours. Right now, excuse me, compound is up 24.84% in the last 24 hours. The graph is which I bought last night. It's up 18.30%. However, it's actually up higher than this. These coins are actually up higher, but again, it's the rolling 24 hours, so it actually fluctuates a lot. Loopring up 15%, Band Protocol 14%, and so forth and so on. So right now, everything is fucking pumping. Everything is in the green. DAI negative 0.24. So what that means is people are actually pulling their money out of that stablecoin, which is DAI, and they're transferring it to either Bitcoin or some of those altcoins. So hey, while this is happening, you also got the chance of making money on these altcoins, in which I have actually capitalized on that pretty significantly today. So with that being said, we're gonna go back to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is actually still going, and it is gaining on 51,000, which is a support. I'm sorry, not a support, but which is a resistance for me. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but as it keeps climbing, I am increasing my stop loss at the same time. So that's what we're gonna continue to do for the remainder of the night, because until Bitcoin actually breaks this resistance right here, say it with me, resistance. Resistance here is at 58,189 ish. It's not, dead on. So once Bitcoin actually breaks 58,000, I will feel a little bit more comfortable about getting back in and trading, because right now I don't have a margin account. I can't short anything, so I'm kind of stuck at, making my profits on the way up. So that's what I'm really paying attention to, is Bitcoin breaking these resistance points. And for right now, it's looking pretty good. When it actually went down and touched 45,000, I really didn't do that much investing, because I definitely knew that it was going to come down again to a newer low from breaking that 58K to gain some traction. And right here, you can definitely see we went sideways for a little bit, and then we started a downward trend in which we did break that resistance, which was at 45K. But for the most part, we are looking pretty good to actually keep it moving. And again, I would like for everyone to pay attention to that 51,000 resistance and see if it actually becomes a new support for Bitcoin. So if it breaks 51,000 and it decides to go sideways for a little bit and we test that 51,000, that's signs of a healthy support in which we will move up. And once we do break 58, it's possible that Bitcoin can break 58, maybe by a couple thousand, give us 60, bounce off of 60 for a little bit, come back and we test 58, and then move up. So I feel comfortable with saying that 58 can possibly be our new resistance if Bitcoin breaks that 51K. So let's move over to GRT, and that's where I actually invested my money at, on GRT. So we're going to pull up Binance. I did actually get into Binance US today because I will start to increase my trading and learn how to short, because I have had good callings on Bitcoin and haven't had a chance to actually capitalize on it on those altcoins. So let's put in GRT right now. GRT. So GRT, since it hit a low, I'm gonna maximize this. So GRT, since it hit that low, and remember in my previous video I stated that GRT was down about 50%. So since GRT hit us a new support, which was $1.44, we are up 31%. Now that's relatively speaking if you bought in at that extreme low, in which I don't think anybody did. I didn't even buy in at that low. I bought in around at about $1.58, $1.60-ish. So I'm still looking pretty for the day. But for the most part, if you compare GRT to Bitcoin, let's get rid of this stuff here. GRT has broken a resistance of $1.86. So that's what we're looking pretty good right now. So in the case of Bitcoin continuing to that 51,000, the equivalency to that is GRT going to $2.13, which ultimately means a 14 increase on your profits. So let's see, that's pretty much it, man. That's all I got for you today, man. And just to give you a little bit of a motivational talk today, look, just stay tight. I know it can get tough when Bitcoin makes that correction, because just like 2017, this is the same in 2021, and people started to get in 2017, and when Bitcoin went into a bear market, a lot of people lost money and lost faith into Bitcoin. And all I'm saying is, don't lose faith into Bitcoin. Just trust it, hold your money, and make sure you set your stop loss. And then after that, we're off to the races, man. So just stay with it, man. I believe in everybody, so we're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna make this money in 2021. But Hey, if you're watching my videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. My Facebook is BlackBTCNER. And hey, that's it. Y'all have a wonderful Monday.